Train station stories. I'm very lucky to live close to all my destinations. I only have to take one train stop to reach my work, school, and whatever else. Here's the thing though, for some extraordinary reason, the train station next over is very weird. There are generally a lot of homeless people chilling there, either drinking, shouting, or just being rude. And I never had a problem with it as far as confrontations goes. Okay, no, that's a lie. The recent events compelled me to make this video. I'll start from small and work my way up, alright? Since my school is in the same direction of where those weirdos are, there's always gonna be a slight chance of interactions. You know it's gonna happen. This one time I was walking home from school, right? And I saw my train just fucking appearing up there in the distance. And I'm the type of guy, if I can help the situation of me getting home earlier, I'll do it. Hell, I'll put all my important items in enclosed spaces and run as fast as I can. Just to make it. Life already takes away a lot of control, so this is always a nice change of pace, right? So, starting to fucking run. While I'm speeding the fuck up, I see the group of weirdos in my path, right? Right before I pass them, this one dude is pulling his leg up, you know, so I can stumble and potentially fucking die. I did react in time though, and I managed to jump over it, and as I landed, I did this weird fucking gay-ass twirl, and just kind of shouted, "Fuck you," and then moved on. Yes, I did catch the train in time regardless. Wonder how I would have reacted if I fell. Not so well, I suppose. Right, moving on. Same situation of me walking to the train station, as you do. But this time with a classmate, actually. We walk by, and we just straight up see those just two dudes fighting as if their life depended on it. They were going Super Saiyan Budokai tournament fighting. There was some serious competition going on there. I don't know what the reason was. And it was weird because we needed to cross the street and they were right in front of us. So we just kind of walked around it toward any further confrontations. And we had some time left, so I just kind of stood there watching them go at it. And then the police came and fucking killed them. I'm kidding. They just got restrained and that's it. Okay, this last story had me being finished with work. The office was already rough on me and I was really done. Like, the office was just horrible. I distinctively remember saying after my work shift that how this day could not get any worse. So I walked to the train station, which is like directly a few steps away from my job, which is kind of convenient. And I always go like to the front where the train pulls up because that saves me some time when I get to my hometown. Like, the exit of the train station in my hometown is directly in the front. So if I enter the train like at the front, I won't have to walk any further towards that exit. I could just like get off the train and just go home. So I'm sit there waiting for the train, you know, listening to some tunes, and this woman walks up, right? I'm not the one to judge by looks, but she looked like hot fucking garbage. She looked like a midlife criser who tried way too hard with a few added bits of fat. It was bad. Do you ever have the moment when you're in another fucking universe thinking about shit? Yeah, that was me right there. I was listening to ambient music as well, so that added up to the feeling. She caught me off guard so hard, and I hated that. Like, I couldn't react in time. So she already talks with my earplugs still in, because, you know, earplugs equal not listening to music, obviously. I take my earplug off and go, what? She didn't catch that and just continue talking, like, as if nothing I said made any sense to them. This was back at the time where my hair was still purple to blue, like the bisexual flag. Keeping this in mind, she talks about how she likes my hair color, right? How she likes my hair. How she finds it dope. How she wants a DIY, you know? This woman, this back buckled up woman rambles on, and I just nod and say, haha, yeah, it'll look totally cool, hoping for her to try to, you know, get the fuck away from me. So a few word exchanging later, she just stopped talking, right? There was this awkward long pause, and me thinking the conversation is over, I looked down, trying to find my earplug, and while I was leaning downwards to look for my earplugs, I started to feel fingers on my head. This woman! No, this fucking bitch stroked my hair without asking me. She had her nastiest fingers in my hair. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever witnessed in my whole 19 years of being. The world started to slow down. It started to revolve around me. I felt my breathing. Gravity was most apparent in this moment, and I was just, I just had the most dumbfounded facial expressions. It was horrible. And I know how I looked, like, bitch, I was froze, and I still remember my face. So the feeling of my face, just like fucking squinting so hard. So eternity passes, right? And I just take a step back and chuckle weirdly, still feeling nauseous about the whole fucking minute that happened. So I was so ready to take a fucking turn and kick her onto the rails, like, holy shit, right? And lo and behold, the train pulls up, and I just walk in. She follows me, right? So she gets her arm stuck between the doors because they were automatically closing, right? And she just goes, ah. And I'm just like shook. I shook. I'm stood there. I didn't. I had nothing. I couldn't move at all. I was like paralyzed. And then the dude finally got to help her, like open the door again. And as she entered, she just like, as if nothing just happened. Like the whole arm squishing didn't happen. She just goes, hey, what's your last name? You look like the person I know. I'm like, oh. This is the part where I plug my earplugs back in and where I just kind of walked away worth 3 wagons just to get away, and I just kind of sat there shivering. I washed my hair. I washed my hair up to 6 times, and considering cutting it, right, I cried so hard. Moral of the story. Always carry a pepper spray in case you need to kill some bitch. Sometimes you forget that people can do things that you will not expect them to do. It gets most apparent when it happens and you're not really reacting to it. You won't be prepared. I wasn't prepared. I guess it could be worse, like, I mean, there's worse. But yeah, keep safe and thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.